name is Mark Collins, except for today I'm George Washington. But I'm a Texan and a concerned citizen and a patriot of this nation.
What would drive you out here today?
To remind a forgetful nation of the legacy of freedom and faith that has been left to us as a nation, and that we must stand up for those founding principles that the founding fathers stood for, fought for, gave their lives and fortunes for. I think Americans are beginning to wake up and realizing that if we don't stand for those principles, that we are going to lose the freedoms that we have.
And what's your idea of the American dream?
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and just the ability to live as free men. Many of our citizens today don't have a concept of what it really means to be free.
Salt Lake City!
Pittsburgh!
Minnesota!
Woo! Pittsburgh!
Kansas City!
Raleigh, North Dakota!
Florida!
Tennessee!
Kansas! Wisconsin!
California!
Connecticut!
Arkansas.
Kansas.
My name's Kyle and I'm from Topeka, Kansas.
And why are you out here protesting today?
Well, because the Lord commanded us to go forth and preach the gospel to every creature, and every creature that also includes Texans. So we're here in Texas, protesting this big Glenn Beck thing, his big hippie right-wing love fest thing. Well, we generally will protest almost any public event because there's no real Christian public events. They're all false. If it is a labeled Christian event, it's a false Christian, idolatrous event. Well, we're protesting the Glenn Beck thing. He's part of the media. I mean, he likes to act like he's some kind of rebel, like against the media or something, but he's in with the media. He's one of the top guys. He's got a voice in this country, and you can speak out against Obama all you want. That doesn't make you some kind of good person or Christian or something. I think his events are ridiculous, and he's almost like a crazy schoolboy with this Constitution thing going on, and he thinks that America can return to. He has this nostalgic idea that America can return or even progress to something greater, and it can't.
And there's no salvation. This nation's destruction is imminent. They've crossed every line. Don't you understand? The last thing that the antediluvian world did before God sent the flood was same-sex marriage. They have institutionalized same-sex marriage in this country, and they're going to keep pushing at the door until it is a federal law in every corner, at every border, and not just this country, but the whole world.
That says soldiers died for fag marriage, but really what they don't realize is soldiers died for them. If we are not allowed to have gay marriage, why do we have people holding signs that says God hates America and that military should die, but we can't have gay marriage? I believe that people are supposed to be able to fight for their rights and not abuse their rights. And if it wasn't for our military, then people would not have a right to protest.
My brother and I have another brother named Steven. We have a radio talk show. Macaccio Brothers, we're on the internet, and we'll probably be airing some of this stuff tomorrow.
Do you know exactly why the Westboro Baptist Church is protesting here?
I believe Glenn Beck is here, is what I understand, and he has a message called Restore Love, and I guess that's not what they agree with. Apparently, they're here to protest him originally, but most of us knew they were coming, and we don't appreciate them coming here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area preaching this. Tomorrow's children are going to be more tolerant. I think tomorrow's children realize that things need to change in this country, that love, tolerance, they need to be upholded. And I think, with Obama's statement and what he made, I think things are going to change. And we're here to help promote that change.
What's your idea of the American dream?
That all men are created equal, regardless of what their orientation is, regardless of what their lifestyle is, and that this country upholds that.
Soldiers' funerals who die in Iraq, and they protest, and they want more of that. I don't know why. Like, I'm trying to understand why, because there's not so much logic behind it. I don't understand it.
My idea of the American dream, well, it's been perverted in the last few years. As far as I'm concerned, the American dream as it was originally proposed, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is the true American dream. And if we lose those rights, then we have lost the American dream.
Between Mercury One and Glenn Beck's organization partnering together, that's what brought us here to Dallas for Restoring Love. The whole thing was about service, being of service to your fellow man. We are our brother's keepers, and we can do it better than government ever could, because we love. We're live, we're human, we're not a bureaucracy.
I will not comply.